At the lumber yard today, picking up benchwork. So I am going to use finger jointed prime, just because it's nice and straight, and it's primed. It's cheap. So this is the right way to store lumber, not vertical like Home Depot and Lowe's does. I can go through that entire stack right there and know that every board is going to be flat and straight and true. It's the best way to store lumber. So if your lumber yard is storing it vertical, you're going to pick through stuff. If they're storing it flat, you're pretty much going to be pretty good. It's going to stay pretty decent. Sometimes you'll get a little twist in and stuff like that, especially on solid wood. Finger jointed stuff stays pretty flat. You can see it. It's pretty good material, and it's usually cheap if you can use primed, because you don't want to see the joints. If you need clear stuff, then you're stuck using clear stuff. So we're going to use this. Let's go. Alright, so the benchwork. These are the legs. There's going to be 4 legs. They're going to be like, what I did was I sandwiched two 1x2s together to make a 2x2. And it's really 1.5 by 1.5. So there's going to be 4 legs, one at each end, and then there'll be an intermediate single set of legs. And that'll be that. And then these are the eye girders here. You can see here, these are going to be the long pieces here. And what I did with them is I just glued them and then tacked them down with 1.25 inch brads, and then I just spackled over the holes. I'll sand that down. So basically, this is where I got my idea from, this benchwork here. These are L girders. I'm going to be using 1x3s for these across, and my legs are these legs. They use 2x2s. I glued up 1x2s together to make square stock, and I kind of like this design. It's a little bit freer. I'll have an opening. I might do something different here. I'll see how it is. I might just do, instead of this angle piece, I might do it in the back, but not in the front. In the front, I'll just run something along the back legs at the bottom, and hopefully that'll keep it, because I want to make this so that I could slide cabinets and things under here. But we'll see how it all pans out. And then I'll do a little lift up at the other end. And so for me, this would be the back wall here. This would be the front. And yeah, so this is it. And again, I used all 1x finger jointed primed pine. I like the finger jointed because it's nice and straight for the most part, and it's I know it's not going to get wonky on me because of the finger joints. And finger joints are just smaller sections. Like, it would be just smaller sections of wood, right, that get finger jointed. Finger joint is, picture this, and then a mating part, and they get glued together. And instead of one big long piece that can twist and bow and all, the smaller pieces tend to be structurally stronger and stay stable. All right, so that's that. Cutting up, and for the most part, that's my plan. These are 1x3s. They are going to be the tops, and parts of my bottom supports. And yeah, that's it for now. Alright, so after a little setback, I recovered, and this is my girder work, L girder setup. So what's happening is the ends of some of these boards, these first three boards, they're at 8 degrees, 7 degrees, 8 degrees, something like that. And then what you got here, these two are 90s, and so is the back one. And what's going to happen here is I'm going to attach my, I think it's going to be a swing. It could be a self-standing thing that I just push up to it. Haven't decided yet what I'm going to do. I'll wait until I put my legs on, and that's the next step, the legs. So basically this is how the legs are going to go. They're going to attach to the sides, and that's how they're going to go. But you know, obviously they're going to be taller. Yeah. The legs are 50 inches. Okay, so they'll be up here. So the top of this and the top of the leg will meet up at 50 inches. And I'll attach it to the sides here. There'll be cross pieces at the bottom, sandwiched like this, right? And sandwiched at the top to keep the legs vertical in a set plane. Kind of like what's happening here. Kind of see here. There's a bottom, and then there's a top, and it's just yeah, I'll figure it out. But that's where I'm at so far. Got the legs attached, so I am going to go across the back to keep them from going this way. I'm not going diagonal here because I want to be able to put a cabinet and things under here. So I'm not doing that, but I am just going to tie it in the back down there somewhere. Just one board straight across the back. And that'll keep them from going this way. They're not going anywhere. So the legs comprise of the two down there and this 1x4 here. And then they nest right to here. So this whole leg nests in here. And then it's screwed right here to here. And in the back it's screwed to the front. I don't want to screw it in the front here because of that angle. I could put some shims in there, but I think it'll be okay. But yeah, I mean it's you know, it's strong, it's sturdy. My only quandary is I don't know about doing a valance. I'll probably do a backdrop, but I don't think I'm going to put a valance. Just because, I don't know. Because, man, I'll be close to the ceiling. Like, I don't know where I'll be. Like, 16 inches off of here, 18 inches, somewhere around there. I'll see. But got this done so far. Looks good. Happy with it.